Okay, so here's how you find the slope and y-intercept if your equation is in standard form. So standard form is when we have the x, y's, and the constant all on one side of the equation, with it being equal to 0. So this is standard form. Standard form is not super helpful. What is more helpful to us is an equation that's in slope y-intercept form. So y equals mx plus b is kind of a form that we really like because it makes it easy to see the slope, which is m, and the y-intercept, which is b. So when you have your linear equation where y is on one side of the equation, like this, see how you have a single y on the left side, or the right, doesn't really matter, but it's by itself, and everything else is on the right side, then it makes it easy to find the slope and y-intercept. So let's change this standard form equation so that it looks like that. Okay, so basically this guy right here is going to stay, well, let's just keep it on the left side for now. As you get better at this, there's quicker strategies. But anyways, so we're going to leave that guy. I always include the sign that's in front of it with it as well. So I'm going to leave that guy right there, and I'm just going to move the 3x and the positive 8 to the other side. So when I want to move something to the other side, I actually just do the opposite operation. So I'm going to subtract a 3x, and I'm going to subtract an 8. Because what happens is 3x take away 3x ends up going away, and 8 take away 8 ends up going away too. But whatever you do to one side of the equation, you have to do to the other side. So we're going to subtract 3x and subtract 8. So now our equation becomes negative 2y is staying put. And then 3x minus 3x is gone because that equals 0. 8 minus 8 is gone because that equals 0. And on the right side, we just have this, which I'm not going to write the 0 because it's not really doing anything. So I'm just going to write the negative 3x minus 8. Okay, so it's almost in slope-intercept form, but we have this negative 2 in front of the y. So next step is we want to get rid of that. So because the negative 2 and the y are side by side, they're touching, and we want to break them up, we have to perform the opposite operation. So right now it's negative 2 times y. So the opposite of times, or multiplying, is to divide. So we're going to actually divide every single term by negative 2. So negative 2 divided by negative 2 over here is actually just 1, which we usually just write as y. Negative 3 divided by negative 2, well, I know a negative divided by a negative is a positive, and 3 divided by 2 is going to be like 1.5. So I'll just leave it as a fraction. And then I have negative 8 divided by negative 2, which is positive 4. So there you go. So just by manipulating, just by moving things around, using opposite operations, like subtracting things or dividing things, I was able to isolate y on the left side here. So I got y all alone. And now I can see that my slope is actually 3 over 2. So the slope of this line would be 3 over 2. And I can tell that my y-intercept is positive 4. So yeah, you can do that for any linear equation that's in standard form. You can rearrange it into slope-intercept form. And then it's really easy to see the slope and the y-intercept.